This is the,
Of course, after I send it to you.
the famous, the Hall of Fame wall. Lynn put this up, and then this is where everybody signs. This is Oprah, Henry Winkler, Jill and Joe Biden. That was big when they came, you know, because that's the thing, when new people come, you see the show through their eyes.
That is Leslie Odom Jr. showing us around backstage at Hamilton on the very first edition of Sunday Today in April of 2016. Leslie was our debut guest on this program nearly 10 years ago at the height of the hysteria around Hamilton, the celebrated Broadway musical that has America's founding fathers singing, dancing, and rapping their way through the revolution. Hamilton won 11 Tony Awards, including Odom's for Best Actor in a Musical, a category where he edged out his good friend, the show's creator and star, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Now, almost a decade after leaving Hamilton, Odom has returned to the sold-out Richard Rodgers Theater and the electrifying role of Aaron Burr, the man who killed Alexander Hamilton in that infamous duel. Leslie and I got together the other day on stage for a Sunday Sit-Down.
No one really knows how the game is played. The art of the trade, how the sausage gets made.
You still get a little feeling when you see this sign 10 years later?
Yes, I do.
Leslie Odom Jr. is back in the room where it happens.
No one else was in the room where it happened. The room where it happened.
10 years later at Hamilton, and here you are again. What is it like to be back on this stage playing Aaron Burr?
It's tremendous. I'm having a wonderful little odyssey up here with this new cast of people revisiting this material at this time in my life. I'm having a great time. I'm celebrating this show now most nights with 1,400 people that love this thing as much as I do, if not more. That wasn't the experience the first time around, right? You know, there was a tension, a good tension. And that was what it was in that season, and what it is in this season is this, you know, this celebratory party, this healing cherry on a delicious cake that I've been eating little bites of for the last 10 years.
How are they different as you see it?
Lynn kind of said it after the Tonys. The only thing that's left is love. The pressure is washed away. Are they gonna like me in it? Are we gonna be around? Are we gonna have careers after? Are we gonna stay in touch? Are we gonna be friends? Are we gonna lose touch with, you know? So all of those questions now 10 years later have been answered, and they've been answered affirmatively.
When you walked out on your first night back, the ovation was so loud, you kind of had to pause a little bit. What did that feel like in that moment?
And I was just thinking about that 17-year-old kid that came to New York City. I got invited to join a Broadway show that meant so much to me. This was the center of the universe for him. You know, Broadway was not a means to an end for him. This was the end-all, be-all for that guy, for that kid. And he had a pure heart. He made a way for me to do this. He studied, he prepared, he loved this thing. You know, he had a persistence and a diligence that has made a way for me. And so I'm very thankful to him. I was just really thinking about him.
That 17-year-old who grew up singing in a Philadelphia church landed his first Broadway role in another iconic show, Rent. After his run, Odom went to college at Carnegie Mellon University, later returning to New York as a struggling actor.
I've gotten my Broadway flop. We did a show called Leap of Faith, which ran for 2.5 weeks. Shortly before Hamilton, when I was going to quit the business, I was thinking, you know, what do my skills, what might I apply that to? And I went to hotels. I was applying to work in the hospitality industry. I thought I would start at the front desk, and then in a few years, I'd be running this hotel, because I care about the guest experience. When I think of that, And I thought about my responsibility in this show, about Burr's responsibility in this show. That really, I host this evening. It's my responsibility to introduce you to my friend, Alexander Hamilton, played by my friend, my brilliant friend, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
With 10 years of perspective on that phenomenon, you look back on it, how do you explain the way it exploded?
I don't try to explain it. I just say thank you. It's divine. It was inspired. We've been blessed for 10 years, and it's still going.
Since that first run of Hamilton, Odom has been going nonstop. The 44-year-old married father of two has released 4 albums. He's written a best-selling book, and he was nominated for an Academy Award for his role in the 2020 film One Night in Miami. Now, a decade older and wiser, Odom is back center stage in the role that changed his life.
This show's about all of us. You know, it is about the idea of America. There's no one that isn't welcome. We ponder it together. We turn it over and we look at it. We look at the things we've done right, the things we can do better. That was what I didn't have 10 years ago. I didn't have any perspective of it.
Right.
None.
How does a bastard orphan?
What does your routine look like these days? Because I know back in the day, you'd kind of roll in real hot right before the show.
Can you imagine?
What the hell? Can we go to work?
That's Lynn. He's fully dressed. I'm not, but I will be.
Yeah, I just didn't want to sit in it too long. Like, I wanted to, get dressed, go. Like, let's hit it.
I get that.
I get here like an hour before, 45 minutes before. I'm warming it up. I'm massaging the knees. Yeah, no, it's, you know the Hypervolt?
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
The Hypervolt is the MVP. That is like me and the Hypervolt are doing this run together.
This is not the conversation we had 10 years ago. A couple of old guys comparing notes on the Hypervolt.
It's true. I'm not just running in and running out. I want to stay a while.
Live in it a little bit.
Yeah.
Feel it.
How does a bastard orphan?
Well, it's so fun to see you back out here. It's so fun to watch you thrive over these last 10 years. And so good to see you again. Almost 10 years later.
You too, man. Congratulations. 10 years that's no small thing. Congratulations to you.
See you in 10 years. Talk about the Hypervolt.
Oh, yeah. How does a bastard orphan?
Yeah, just a couple of guys talking about the benefits of massage therapy guns on their aging joints. You can see Leslie and Hamilton on Broadway through November 26th. Our big thanks to the crew at the Richard Rodgers Theater for hosting us. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the full extended interview with Leslie Odom Jr. You can find our conversation wherever you get your podcasts or scan the QR code right there on the screen.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.